My husband has the car with the heated steering wheel. I do not. But that's okay because I have my mittens. Hi, I'm Sharon, and welcome to episode 329 of the Knit Style Podcast. Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 329. We are recording in our summer spot. So the attic upstairs, where I usually record in my studio, is about 100 degrees. No exaggeration. It's super hot up there. So, yeah, no, I'm not recording there. So I've decided to move downstairs. It is also too hot to record outside, so that's not happening either. It's 90, and that's just not fun. So, welcome to my dining room. It probably doesn't look that great because the lighting in my house is horrible. The only problem about recording up here or down here is there are distractions. Although our son is at work, that's good. And Rich is downstairs and he knows I'm recording, so he won't be up here bothering me. And he may sneak by. He just mowed the lawn. I would have started this sooner, but he mowed the lawn. This is way too much information for you guys. Anyway, so we're here. I'm excited to be here, excited to talk to you guys today. And first we're going to do a little shop update. And then I'm going to show you what I've been working on the past couple of weeks. And then we're going to talk about Christmas knitting. So it's July. And everywhere you see Christmas in July, I'm seeing it more and more everywhere I go. You know, the Hallmark Channel is showing Christmas movies right now. I don't watch the Hallmark Channel, but I heard people talking about it. So, and in the cross-stitch world, it's all about Christmas in July. Everybody's stitching Christmas things, except me, because I don't really stitch a lot of Christmas things, weirdly enough. So, I'm wearing red today. I could have worn a red sweater. I'm not doing that. I will show you some sweaters. So I'm going to show you some things that I've knit in the past that are Christmassy, some more than others, and I have a few things that I've put away, so I'll just put pictures in of those things. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started with this week's shop update. I jumped on the Christmas in July bandwagon because I needed inspiration. I'm usually dying Halloween around this time of year. Don't worry, Halloween is coming, and I have a very exciting Halloween kit coming your way with a gorgeous shawl designed by Amanda Manis, who designed a shawl for me last year. This shawl it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. And the colors, you guys, I've dyed colors similar, but no, these are beautiful. So the theme of that is dark 13, and it will be probably live around August-ish. So we can do pre-orders for it, and I'm really excited about it. Actually, it should be ready to ship by August 15th, I'm thinking. So you'll have it in plenty of time to knit a beautiful Halloween shawl. But we're not here to talk about Halloween. We are here to talk about Christmas in July. So here is my Christmas in July update. I did a mini skein set. So, I haven't really named these yet, but they're just beautiful. This is some sort of gingerbread. So this is this will have a foresty name. Comment down below if you have names for these. That'd be awesome. So this one will be like a foresty color name, and this is a beautiful. This is my Christmas red classic color. This is a gingerbread color. Isn't that beautiful? I have something special for you coming up that I'm just teasing now. You will see it in September. Just saying. Okay. So this is just kind of like a retro, fun, light red. You know, like the 60s Christmas. I may call it something like that 60s red, 60s Christmas red. And then like a bright retro Christmassy green. So here they are. I love them. And then my mini skein sets are usually sets of 5. But I decided you guys might want a little white in there. This would make a beautiful Christmas Land of Sweets cowl. So I'm doing, if you don't want the white, I just have the regular 5 mini skeins. And then I have a couple of listings in case you want the white. And these will be 6. So it'll be 32 for the 6 skein and 27 for just the color skeins, the 5 skeins. So that was fun. All right, so I am obsessed with these like retro-y, Christmassy bright colors. So here is my first Christmas in July color, and I'm calling it Christmas Cheer because it's so cheery with this beautiful light red, and I got some really pretty speckles in there and that beautiful green. These would make such cute socks as a gift for someone or yourself if you love doing Christmas socks. And then my other Christmas color that I did that I love, I'm calling this a Christmas Romance, I guess inspired by all of the Christmas in July Hallmark Christmas movies that I've never watched. I've never watched a Hallmark Christmas movie. Have you? Let me know. Let me know if there's any good ones out there. So anyway, this is a Christmas Romance, and the colors are a little darker with that like foresty green and that beautiful deep rich red, and I'm very happy with how this came out. So I texted Donna the other day and I asked her if she had any Christmas fabric so I could do a Christmas in July bag yarn, but alas, our Christmas fabric sells out. I mean, we sell a lot of it. So no Christmas fabric. However, our second most popular, no, maybe third most popular. So Christmas is very popular. Halloween is probably, so Halloween fabric and yarn is probably my most popular bestsellers. Christmas, obviously, would be number 2. And I usually run out of time to dye Christmas, which is why I'm doing it now. And I'll do more if you guys want it. Let me know. So, and our third most popular bags are cat bags, which is it's so funny. Everybody loves cats. I mean, even if you don't own a cat, they're just so cute. The bags are cute. Cats are funny. And this bag is adorable. Donna has it in her shop, and it's in my shop now too with a matching yarn. And, oh, it's got a nice hand to it. So Donna named this, and she named it, You've Gotta Be Kidding Me, because, oh my goodness, have you ever had a cat do this to your yarn? I'm very lucky. My cat doesn't care. He doesn't play with toys. He's not into it. You know my cat, Tom. He's weird. He'll play with me on the stairwell, He's a strange boy. But some cats are naughty and do stuff like this. So my daughter, Erin, used to take violin lessons back in high school. So I would, take her to the lesson and sit outside. And one time we were at the lesson and the instructor's cats, and I'm knitting, of course, the cats were crawling into my knitting bag trying to get my yarn, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I think I need to go sit in my car. But anyway, they were cute. So I came up with a yarn that kind of embodies what's going on. It's got a lot going on. It's got a lot of speckles, kind of mixed up colors everywhere. And it's so fun. So this is You Gotta Be Kidding Me. And it's really cool. I love it. Love this set. So that is in my shop right now. So this brings us to what I have been knitting and crocheting the past 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm very happy with my projects. Very, very happy. First of all, I have a finished object and I love it. Here we go. This is That Pretty Brioche Thing by Justyna Lorkowska. I haven't blocked it or woven in the ends yet because it got really hot and I don't want to touch it. No, I shouldn't say that. It's so pretty. Look, I used pretty much the whole, I don't have much left. So this was a bulky yarn that I got at Vogue Knitting Live. And I think it had 100 yards per skein, and I used up almost all of it. And it's so cool. So this is, I'm going to put it on. Here, I'll show you the other side too. So it's brioche. And this would be a wonderful first time brioche project. Brioche is so cool because it's reversible. How cute is that? So I'll try it on for you. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. This is cozy. And I get cold. And my neck gets cold. Look how gorgeous. I love this. So if you had some Christmas colors, you could do this in like a red and green or a red and white. That would be really pretty. Here's the other side. Oh, I love it. Can't wait. Can't wait to wear this. I can't wait for winter. Because summer's killing me. It's too hot. Any of you guys, like, I know a lot of you are around my age. Are you struggling with the heat as you get older? I'm on the struggle bus, let me tell you. I cannot deal with it. Luckily, it hasn't been too bad up till now. This week was awful. And if it gets to be over 90, I'm just inside. I just can't. Well, thank goodness I live in New York. And I'm looking forward to the fall and to the winter because I can breathe. I just can't with the heat anymore. I never was great in the heat, but now I'm 10 times worse. So that was my FO, Pretty Brioche Thing by Justyna Lorkowska. I don't know what the yarn, it was just a bulky yarn I got at Vogue. I had it in my shop for a couple weeks, but then I decided, I need a palette cleanser, and I pulled it out and knit with it. Okay, so the next thing, I've been working on my Lord of the Rings socks. Not All Who Wander Is Lost colorway by Mustache. And I am almost finished with the second one. I should finish this by the next time. Beautiful. Love. and I put in just heels and toes from leftovers. These were mill ends. I still have a lot left. I can probably, if I can knit a pair of socks easily with 50 grams of yarn if I do contrasting heels and toes, and this was 70 grams, and I still have a bunch left. So yeah, love these. They are so nice. Great, like if you have an appointment knitting, hairdresser knitting, car knitting. I just love travel knitting with socks. That's become my go-to travel project. Unless I have a deadline, then that's different. But okay, crochet. Last week I showed you my start on Richie's future great grandson's blanket, and Richie's granddaughter is pregnant with her very first child, and that will be Richie's great grandson. I already know his name. His name is Brian. We have a lot of Brians in our family because Aaron's fiance is Brian. Richie's daughter's husband's name is Brian, and the baby will be Brian Jr. So I don't think my Aaron and Brian will have children. So, I mean, you never know, but they say they don't want them, which is perfectly fine. I get it. So here's his blanket. I love it. So last year, I told you last week, last year I had started a blanket with like a crazy, the same pattern, but just crazy colors from an advent kit. And I put it down for a year and I couldn't get gauge back. So I'm like, I'm frogging that, and I'm going to hold it with mohair and make like a big crochet blanket. In fact, I think I'm just going to make a giant crochet stripe blanket with either DK, 2 strands of fingering, leftovers, and then a strand of gray mohair. It'll be so, well, I don't know how fun it'll be to crochet. I don't know. Holding 3 strands. But we'll see. But this is beautiful. So this is the Quick and Easy Ripple Crochet Blanket by Daisy Cottage Designs. It's a free pattern. And what do you think of that dye job? I matched it. I love it. I love these colors. I fell in love with those colors for the sample that she did, and I matched them. So this is my DK base, and I just adjusted the pattern a little bit. I think I cast on a little bit less. I don't know. She tells you the stitch count, so it's like 12 plus 4 or something like that. But anyway, it's gonna be 30 by like 35, I think, when it's all done. A perfect little crib blanket or stroller blanket, and I love it. It's so squishy because this DK base is beautiful. I love it. You can make socks out of it because it has nylon. It's super wash, so she can throw it in the washer and dryer because we all know what babies do. It's been a long time since I had a baby in my life, and I still remember. Laundry every day. That's just how it goes. It's fine. So I've really been enjoying this project. In fact, I've been bringing this out with me if I can fit it to appointments and stuff, because I just love working on it. And the baby shower is September 2nd, I think, or the first. It's Labor Day weekend. I will be finished with it, no problem. I'm halfway done with it, and I've only been working on it 2 weeks, so it'll be done by the end of July. I cast on a new project, finished one, cast one on, and that is Stroker by Isolde. It is a beautiful sweater knit out of Lopi. And I started it, cast it on. I'm hoping I'm not having gauge issues. I do not enjoy knitting an 18 stitch per 4 inches gauge with worsted or Aran weight yarn because it just hurts my hands. I swatched with this yarn and it didn't hurt my hands, so I don't know if it's just because I'm knitting it in the round. Anyway, I'm not going to give up on it because I want the sweater, but it's this beautiful gray, and the contrast colors that she used a dark gray, a yellow, and a white. So I'm using a light gray, a black, and a white. So the black will be where her light gray is. So there's contrast between the light gray and the black. And then where the yellow is going to be white. And my friend Susan is going to knit one as well, because we have our little knitting club of 2 when Susan's around. And yeah, so we are knitting, we're knitting this together. Susan is knitting on the garter marler, and she's doing really well. She's pretty much done with the yoke on that sweater. Getting there. About to separate for the sleeves, and it's coming out really nice. I'll pop in a picture. And yeah, that's what I have been working on the past few weeks. Okay, so this brings us to our next topic, which is things I've knit in the past that are Christmassy, some more than others. And I thought I might give you a little inspiration as to some things you could cast on in July. I'm about to cast on another Christmas thing very soon. So that Stroker sweater is going to be put away probably till the fall. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is the Boneyard Shawl by Stephen West. And this is not written as a Christmas shawl at all, but I used Christmas colors. And I'm going to put a picture in. It's put away for the season. And I'm not going in my hot attic to get it. So anyway, Boneyard Shawl. And what I did, I just modified it into 2 colors. I think I did a red and a green. And then I put in some beads. I just scattered them randomly. And I love that shawl. I wear it a lot at Christmas. So that's a fun one. So you could just take any shawl pattern and use Christmas colors. That's going to be the theme of this I'm talking to you about. So it's pretty cool. Okay, the next one you've seen a million times because I wear it all the time, and I talk about it ad nauseum almost every show. But in case you're new, Land of Sweets by Helen Stewart. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this. This is my favorite. It's my security. It's like my emotional support cowl. I just love it. It came out perfect. It's the perfect length. I just love wearing it. I wear it all winter long. It has holes that I have repaired because I just wear it all the time. My most worn, most loved finished object. Not in Christmas colors. However, it would be beautiful in these. I might have to knit one. I love it so much. Oh, I forgot about my pattern. That's put away too. The Celtic Christmas cowl. I'm going to put a picture of it right here. I designed this last year, and many of you purchased the kit and loved knitting it. Thank you so much. Thank you for purchasing the kit and knitting my cowl, That's another one I love that I will be wearing this holiday season because it's super cute. Quick knit too. Okay. The next one is, so I'm going to talk about some sweaters now. So the first one I'm going to show you is not a Christmas yoked sweater at all, but I kind of use Christmassy colors, kind of. I mean, I use red and white. Red and white and black. I mean, it's Christmassy. It's a beautiful yoke sweater. And pretty much everything I'm going to be showing you from now on is by Skein. Ellie loves Christmas, and she designs a lot of Christmas items. And this was my first sweater that I knit, designed by her. And the yarn, I got the yarn at Edinburgh Yarn Festival in 2017. I knit it in 2018, and I love this. It's been a little tight on me the past couple years, but I lost weight this year, and I think it's going to be fine. So maybe I'll reblock it, and I love it. It's very beautiful. The next pattern is also by Skein, and this is the academic vest, not necessarily a Christmas pattern at all, but I definitely use, these are Christmassy colors for sure. And I need to weave in ends, and I need to do something about the steeks. I think before Christmas this year, I will enclose these steeks because I should, because it's beautiful. So yeah, this is the academic vest. It is knit with Navia Duo, which I don't think you can get anymore. I've tried to find it because I love it, and I can't find it. So I think it might be discontinued in the US. I'm not sure. But I used a beautiful light gray, which is, I love light gray. And the color work is just a beautiful forest green, the dark red, the gold. I mean, it's kind of like these colors, right? Love them. So this is beautiful. That is the Academic Vest by Skein, and I chose these beautiful Christmas colors. I knit this 2020, maybe. Now the next one I'm going to show you is a Christmas sweater, designed to be a Christmas sweater by Ellie Skein. I test knit this for her. I test knit that academic vest too. I like testing for Ellie. I love this. Again, I didn't wear it last year because it didn't really fit me that well, but I tried it on today and it fits great. The only problem is this sleeve fits really well. This sleeve, for some reason, is a little tight. So I'm going to reblock it and make sure I block the heck out of this sleeve, and hopefully it will fit better. So this was yarn I got at Rhinebeck. I don't know the name of it, but it's a Rambouillet, I think. Farm yarn that I got at Rhinebeck. And I love it. Look at those reindeer. It's Christmassy. It's the best. Love it. Love it to pieces. Now, I did the yoked version, just this color work here, because I love this burgundy color so much. I didn't want to go back down. So I'm going to knit another one of these because the pattern includes an all over, like kind of choose your own adventure chart. Bunch of charts that you can pick. She's got bells. She's got ornaments. I forget what else, but I have the yarn to cast a second one on, with red being the main color and yellow and white being, look how pretty these are. I love it. Maybe I will cast this on in October and knit another one. It'll be a little longer than this one. This one I cropped a little bit because I love it. So pretty. So, and if I need to fix the sleeve on this one, I can, because I have more yarn. But I'm going to see if I can avoid that. All right, we're getting there. So I also have a pair of mittens by Skandir. I would say she's one of my favorite designers, so especially for holiday things. So sometimes, not every year, but she has quite a few of them out now. She'll release mystery mittens during Advent, which is so fun. And I knit these, I don't remember, 2019. I think these were 2019. These are Yule Nut. Aren't they gorgeous? Translated to Christmas night, because Yule in Norwegian means Christmas, or Christmas Eve. So I guess it's Christmas Eve in Norwegian. So look, oh, I love these. And I wear these every single day in the winter, and look how beautiful they still are. And they just have this, you know, that woolly wool gets that halo. Oh, they're so pretty. And I knit them at a very tight gauge. I think I used a 1. They fit me perfectly. Look at that. I love them. I wear them running. I wear them in the car. Everywhere. They're my favorite. They're like the Land of Sweets for me. I wear these all the time. And they are not showing any signs of wearing out, so I don't need any more mittens, honestly. I just don't. And I knit these at such a tight gauge. If I ever knit another pair, I would have to... I have another pair that I knit in a DK weight, and they're not as tight, and they're not as warm. These are warm. I have Renier's disease, where your hands and feet get very cold, and socks and mittens save me. But I need like woolly wool mittens for my hands, because my hands freeze. My husband has the car with the heated steering wheel. I do not. But that's okay, because I have my mittens. All right, last but not least, let's show you some socks that I knit with Christmas colors. These are my favorites. I wear them running. They're also knit at a very tight gauge. This is Mustache Yarns. I think it's One-Eyed Crocodile. It is a Peter Pan reference, I think, but it's a Christmas color. Love these. I wasn't knitting socks for a long time, and it took me a long time to finish, like years to finish these, but when I finally did, I started knitting socks again more because I had my hand surgery. My hand doesn't hurt so much. And I've been knitting a lot of Mustache Yarns socks ever since. Some others, I don't have that many Christmas. Some others I have, they're old. This is Desert Vista Dye Works, Desert Vista Dye Works. And I think it's a Zambadi, I don't know, Zambadi decorated the tree or something. Was in her Zambadi series. They're very tall. They're a little, I like a nice tall cuff, but these are a little too tall. But I wear them. They're just your plain vanilla. I always knit plain vanilla. I think this heel is by Stockinette Zombies. I forget the name of the heel. I'll put it down here. By Megan. I like that heel, but I have to pay attention to it, whereas the Fish Lips Kiss is my go-to. It fits me really well, and that's the one I usually use. These are very worn. Sugar Cookie is the colorway, and I think, see, I have a big hole. I knew there was a reason why I wasn't wearing these. I have a big hole. Okay. That's fine. But this is a pattern. I don't know the name. I'll put it down below. By Danny. I'll put it down below. She does a lot of Christmas socks. She usually does one every year. Used to podcast, but doesn't anymore. But she has some beautiful patterns out. And simple patterns for socks for Christmas. I'll put it down below. And this is another Desert Vista Dye Works. Oh, Clark is the color. I think she still dyes it. And it's a Christmas Vacation reference. And it's knit, let's see. This is Fish Lips Kiss, yeah. These are knit with a sparkle base, which I don't really knit with as much anymore. I do like a good sparkle base, but yeah. I find this base to be a little more wearable for me. I'm not sure why. I should start wearing my sparkle ones more often. I don't know. Anyway. All right, that is it for today's show. So I'm thinking maybe next time I will talk about some Halloween things that I've knit. Because I have a few of those too. So I hope you're enjoying your hot summer. Maybe you live on the other side of the world and you're not and you're having winter. I'm jealous of you. So I hope you're enjoying your summer. Knit something beautiful. And cheers.